Hello gamers and welcome back to Assert Gaming. Today I am back with another brand new video which will be about everything I am going to explain about the new event which they dropped in the game, which is Winter Siege. I have already created a video on this, but that time the event was just released in the game. It was the first 4 beta states. We were playing against state 5, I was in state 6, and I was personally not able to understand anything about the event, even while reading the rules and everything, as it is kind of a complex event and kind of a BS event also. Because after the whole battle, scout, and everything of realization, I have realized that yeah, it is a BS event. So I am going to explain how everything works, but the strategy I cannot explain right now because even I don't know what the hell is going on in this event. But I have started to realize the whole basic game mechanics of this event, so I'm going to explain that. The other thing you can decide in the comment section, or if you have better suggestions, you can just put it in my Discord channel, which is linked in the description below. So without any delay, if you're new to the channel, there is a red subscribe button down below. Don't forget to press it. As well as if you're new to the channel and you will learn something from this video, then do press that like button and share it with a friend so they can also understand what this Winter Siege event is all about. So without any delay, let's begin the video. So if you can see on my screen right now, I have this icon. This icon is available when it is on the battle phase. For us, we have decided to win over the other alliance, which was PXF from other state. They can still have chance to win it if they are able to beat our 2 whales. So we still have 2 much standing. Now, the event is divided in multiple phases. Ignore the labels, those I have put for my silliness. So let me explain the event. As you can see in the bottom, I have 2 marchers. One is sitting in Stronghold 2, the other one is sitting in Stronghold 4. Both of them are defeated because I am not a whale or nothing like that. But you have 2 marchers and you will be allowed to dispatch those marchers in any of the 4 buildings, which is like 3 defending tower and 1 is your stronghold. So when you are going to do that, you will be having the option to either deploy it yourself or just put it in any alliance, and one of your R4 or R5 of your alliance will be able to move those marchers according to the tower they want you to be. Now, there are also options to deploy it with formations. Nothing work here other than pet boost, to be fair. Do not do any kind of deployment or 20% boost or anything like that. Those things do not work here. So I did 60-0-40 as my ratio for deployment. To be fair, this is kind of bad. If I would have known this event better, I would have decided to play something else, because in this event, you are fighting with other players. It is same as Alliance Championship, but there you don't need to do anything. But here, you need to click buttons to fight. You do not need to focus a lot or do anything kind of spending and anything. You just need to click buttons and fight. The fight mechanics I'm going to explain in few. But the problem with the whole deployment is you do not know what your opponent is deploying. So formations work according to what you are fighting. So need to decide one of a equal formation which your alliance decide, which is good and working overall for everyone. I don't have any suggestions for me. I think next time I will run 5-1-4, but the formation is just a whole mess right now because you are fighting real players on the other side. They also have some kind of formation. They could just counter with something else which just counter the whole formation. So default is you should run 5-2-3. That's a default formation, works mostly with everything if you are stronger than the opponent, but there are also counters for that. So formations I am not going to eat brain on this video. I am just going to explain how this event is working. Once the whole deployment phase is over, your players like your alliance members have decided to deploy your marchers and it is locked. That day is gone. After that, no one will be able to dispatch troops. So if your player left the alliance, it's a gone case. Left alliance means left the state. If he is in state, he can join the alliance back and play the event, but he have left the state in transfer or something, they cannot participate in this event. Or in the transfer, if you have transferred to some other state, you cannot participate in this event as well, because this event preparation phase is already over till the time the transfer phase window is open, which is on Wednesday. So in the scouting phase, you will be able to click on the enemy 4 building, which will be like 3 defense tower and 1 will be the main stronghold, and you will be able to see their marches. If you will click on the search icon, you will be able to see their heroes. They have Gen 13 heroes. We don't, because we unlocked it after SVS and we try to save our heroes till SVS to unlock them. So as you can see, he used the formation 5-3 and he have full T12. So we can see all that. You will not be able to see any kind of stats or anything in the scouting. You will be able to see what kinds of heroes they have and what are their troops ratio and what kind of troops they are using. That's the only thing you will be able to see in the scouting phase. They will also have 2 troops which you can read, as it says here. This is Frank's squad 1 and his second squad is in this building. So that's about the whole squad deployment. Now, the whole tower and the stronghold will have a warden. The warden will have the most amount of stars. As you can see, we are currently winning by 8 stars and we have killed all their players. So the warden will have the most amount of stars. So for example, every single warden have 2 stars here and every normal player have 1 star till the end. And in the stronghold, the warden will have 6 stars and the lower players will have 3 stars. So mostly you should make your stronghold as tanky as possible. In this event, we had no idea what we were doing, so we did a lot of silly mistake. Our marches are spread around somewhere. I was one of the warden, which I should have not been because we had better players, but it is what it is. It is common thing to f up the first event and get to learn more thing after that. So mainly you should be focusing on making your stronghold as strong as possible. So that's the best suggestions I have, because stronghold is, if the stronghold survive, you will have the most amount of stars in the marches. Even the warden in these towers will only give you 2 stars. In the stronghold, it will give you 3 stars even if you're not the warden, and if you're warden, it will give you 6. Bunny is our warden. They are trying their best to take him down. He is our best whale of the state, and they don't have max marches, which is our enemy. They don't have max marches, and they are trying their best to take him down, but it is hard. Now, how the battle phase work? If you are stronger than your opponent, so for example, if this guy is stronger than me and he have 100% smile, which he's dead for now. For example, if you see Bunny, he have 65% smile. So for example, if this guy have 100% smile and I decided to attack him and I lose, so that smile will be decreased by 10%. So he will come to 90. What will happen once his smile decrease? As you can see here, the smiles decrease after every defeat by 5%. So here Bunny was fully smiling. The first attack bring the smile down to 90%. The second bring down to 80. Now after 80%, it will bring down by 5%. So 75, 70, 65. And it doesn't matter if the opponent is winning or nothing. It can be any farm account hitting it and it will still bring down the smiles, because that's how foolish this event is decided. And they can just do that. Like the lowest amount of smile someone can decrease is 60. As you can see here, this is her main march. As you can see, it is on 60%, and the amount of attacks he have tanked by now is already a lot. So if I'm going to show you all the battle record, as you can see he's on 60% for a while, and just see the amount of attacks he have tanked on 60%, because they are really trying to spam the hell out of it. So 60 is the lowest it will ever go. Now, what happens when your smile decrease? When your smile decrease, your stats decrease. So as you can see here, if I go and check her pet buffs out, her pets are maxed. For context, she should have max pets, but because her smile have decreased, instead of all these bottom 4 and the top one being at 10%, these have become 6%. Because her smile is down to 60 instead of 100, the pet boost have decreased, which is making her stats decrease as well, as that's why the opponent is green. Instead, my sister should have all the green stats. But constant attack will decrease your pet power, which will make you easier even for a weaker player to defeat, because your pets will have lower effect rather than what their full capacity is. As you can see, she is fighting on 60% smile, whereas the opponent is on 100% smile. So it is his actual stats with his actual boost taking effect. So now, once you have understand the battle, now let me explain you what the scuffiness of this event is. Even if we fight a max whale, for example, if we have even Las Vegas' opponent, we can do is, we can hit him with our farms, decreasing his smile to 60%, which will take like 6 attack to bring your smile down from 100% to 60%. Once your smile is down to 60%, that is the lowest amount it is going to get. It cannot be lower than 60%. At 60%, if your whale, like you have similar player close to Las Vegas and he have decent amount of stats, as even if the opponent have max whales, we will be able to defeat him, because that's how stupid this event is. For example, I'm going to show you here. As you can see, this guy win against our whale Bunny. His gears are bad. I'm not going to reveal full gears. His gears are really bad. He was able to win because Bunny's stats was suppressed as his smile was down to 65. I could do that same to their whales, and that's how this is kind of rigged because you can just attack with your farms. They should have did it until and unless a player is able to decrease their 50% of troops. So for example, here she have 100% stats. This guy attacked her once, was able to take troops down till like 50% margin. This is justified. They can decrease the smile. But the next guy which decided to attack was not able to decrease the troop by 50%. Here, instead of decreasing the smile, they should have increased the smile because she won the attack, and that should have increased the smile instead of decreasing it. The happiness should increase after you win a match. It should not decrease by winning a match. So not sure why they decided to even decrease the happiness just by winning all the matches, because the winning side should gain happiness and the losing side should lose happiness. It should not be like the winning side is losing the happiness. So kind of not sure how the game concept they have decided to make this one, but winning does decrease your happiness also. So that's overall how the battle works. Once this whole battle phase is over, it is on the reward phase. So the reward can be decided by here. So if we are winning, we will get island building, we will get mythical hero gear, and we will get the coins, which is the winter badge. The winter badge we will be able to use in here to buy things. And that's overall what I have been able to understand about this event. Currently, it have multiple tier, have rookie tier, and it have multiple other tier. The rewards does increase at its max tier, and it will give lots of better reward. But this is kind of Alliance Championship, just with too much extra things added, which irritates thing because it's just clicking, but with more concept and brain eating mechanics. As well as it is kind of rigged because every single player in here will have 10 attack from each of their march, which is making a single player attack someone 20 times, which is a lot of attacks. So this would also decrease the attack because that is also a lot of attacks. We can just spam everyone and kill everything, and most of the time these stars will go to 0-0, which will be leading in a draw, and a draw means both of the alliances losing the game. And that's overall I am going to cover in this video. If you have some better suggestions about this event and you are able to find something good which I have not covered in this video, then do comment it down below, because I am also in my learning phase and trying to learn about this event. Other than that, if you're new to the channel, there is a red subscribe button down below which is completely free to press, so do press it. And you can also like the video if you have been gaining some information about this event through this video. As well as you can share this video with a friend so they can also understand the concept of this Winter Siege event. And that will be all in this video. Thank you for watching till here. Love you all. Bye bye.